Glad you could join us. Now, residents along the Eastern Corridor Road are demanding that government recommences work on the stretch after it was abandoned following the 2016 elections. One of the stretches from Jasikan to Hohoi, which is about 27 kilometers, was awarded to Roleda Construction to work on. 1 year after work began, there was change in power and the contractor was asked to abandon work. Joseph Opokukakpo was on the road and has more.
More than 170 kilometers of the Eastern Corridor Road runs through the Volta region from Esikuma all the way to Damonko and beyond. About 5 different construction firms were working on the roads before December 2016, but were asked to stop work to allow for re-examination of the contract. Now the roads have deteriorated badly.
The road is very bad. The network of the road is very bad for us. So our cars, we are just doing maintenance. We are not getting anything. Our cars, look at them, so dirty. If we ourselves, we are not eager to wear white self. We will normally wear chalwate, passengers to install the drivers, but it is not our making.
Despite being a major stretch that links the Volta and northern regions, it looks more like a feeder road. It's muddy all through, sticky and has deep gullies. A stretch which could be crossed in 20 minutes now takes about 1 hour. Some students say it is difficult to go to school on time as a result.
This road, it seems it's a punishment to the people around this area because we started this road, this journey for about 2 hours now. We are still in the middle of the road. This bad road, we can't go far. We want to go to school, and now it's getting to 2 o'clock. School has closed. We were since morning, we have to be in class. But now, look at us. We are still stuck here. So we are pleading.
Master, we are suffering. Because since that NDC was in power, they started the road, and as after the voting and everything will stop. So we thought MPP would continue the road for us. By almost 1 year, 1.5 years now, we didn't see anything. So we are pleading to the president to have sympathy on us. Because first time, the transportation fee was 6 cedis. But due to the bad nature of the road, they increased the fare.
Accidents remain a common phenomenon on this stretch as a result. So it's a 27-kilometer stretch all the way from Jasikan to Hohoi. Well, this is just an aspect of the Eastern Corridor Road, but those who live along it have loads of complaints. There are frequent accidents on this stretch, as they tell me. For example, the vehicle you see in the background there, conveying Gary all the way to the KJB area, got involved in an accident earlier this morning, and the owners are now trying to get the materials back into it before they can continue the journey. A lot more of this happen here frequently, and the drivers are not happy. The residents are disappointed government put brakes on the project.
Yeah, to about ya coin way, abound the coin way. Ah, yeah, hoshi. Wash a quiet ya fason. She bra, Ade young Kagana for one.
They are worried the road continues to deteriorate with every passing day.
I am on this road about 13 years today, and this is how the nature of the road is since then. And this year is the worst years. So we plead the government should do something about this road. Other than that, as for this particular place here, this year is not easy because the rain too. There's no place we can even swerve and pass. So we plead to the government to do something about the road for us.
They're asking for an immediate resumption of the road project. For Joy News, Joseph Opokukakpo reporting.
Away from that, daughter of Ghana's first president, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, Samia Yaba Nkrumah says the current leadership of the Convention People's Party, CPP, does not deserve to have its property returned to it. The CPP has for years demanded the return of property, including the Information Ministry building and the Brong-Ahafo Regional Police Command. Now, the former chairperson of the party, Samia Nkrumah, says the current leadership is not deserving of these properties. She was speaking to me on News Desk.
When I was chairman of the CPP, I took it upon myself to demand, to make that demand, out of the belief that, you know, it was ordinary people, members of the party, who donated their monies to build these properties. You know, it's ordinary people's money. So it's a question of justice. You know, these people need to see what happened with their monies.
But it's now a property of the state. It's not a private person's property. It's something that the state is using for the development of the country. I mean, we have
now
state agencies that have offices
yes,
there.
And now I think it would be useless to give it to this current CPP.
Now, Madame Nkrumah did not stay there. She also said the debate concerning the naming of the September 21 holiday is a divisive distraction. She believes the nation, especially its youth, would prefer the application of Nkrumah's ideals.
I believe the thing that he's left us is a mission yet to be accomplished. This is what I take for him. And I know he's telling us as Ghanaians to unite, as Africans to unite. That is why I'm not happy with this debate of Founders' Day, memorial, this or that. Osagyefo himself said that the independence struggle began before him and will continue after him. And in that he was referring to our economic independence. He united the country behind the independence struggle so we achieve our national liberation or our political independence. And he said this is the first step. From now on, we have to work towards achieving economic independence, freedom from poverty, and the freedom to decide what kind of economy is good for our people. So this is his call. To me, I wake up today on his birthday and think, what is our mission? This generation, what is our mission? And our mission is to unite, not to be arguing about who's Founders' Day. The records are there. If you are interested, go and check and read the records and see what happened. In every independence struggle, of course, there's a front man or woman, there's a catalyst, there's a leading member. Let's give Osagyefo his view without thinking that we are taking from anybody, because we don't want to take from anyone. And we don't want these fictitious divides, NDC, NPP, Nkrumah versus Bosia Dankwa tradition. Which young person today wants to focus on that, rather than us having the means to educate our children, ourselves, to have basic health facilities available?
Away from that, former Commissioner on Human Rights and Administrative Justice, Francis Emil Short, has described the spate of examination leakages in the country as worrying. The phenomenon, he says, if not given the needed attention, will lead to churning corrupt leaders in society. The former Shraj boss, however, called on civil society groups to lead the charge in finding a lasting solution to the canker. Mr. Emil Short made these comments at a public lecture organized by the Ghana Institute of Management and Public Administration, GIMPA, in collaboration with the Legon Resources Center.
One of the things I speak about it's the youth. How we are preparing leaders for the future. The corruption at even that level. BEC examinations are leaked almost every year. Even the law student exams leaked. The marking scheme leaked. And the teachers' license exams recently leaked. Now, this is a situation where parents and guardians, as well as teachers and GS officials, are complicit. And the youth are being corrupted at such an early stage. What kind of leaders are we grooming? It's really sad. And I think I have advocated that civil society should do something to bring about the anger and indignation of the masses. Because I think the masses are quite apathetic in many instances. We need to see more peaceful protests And, you know, you have to get up and say, enough is enough. And so, because that is the only language that some of the governments understand, you know, when they know that it will affect their political fortunes at election. So it is the situation we have in our country. I mean, we are doing very well compared to many other countries, but we can do a lot better than what we're doing at the moment.
Let's move on to other stories now. And internal auditors of some public agencies are lamenting what they say is professional abuse from chief directors and other managing directors of these agencies. That's according to the Auditor General Daniel Domelevo. Mr. Domelevo says he is inundated with complaints regarding these auditors who confess they are coerced by chief directors to move infractions from audit reports, or remove them, I should say. He believes an amendment of the law to make internal auditors independent of spending officers of these agencies is the way to go.
But there is corrupt practice. It is we who are affected. And if we don't have right to fight that affliction against us, or that offense against us, and we leave it in the hands of one officer called Attorney General or Special Prosecutor, who understandably is too busy looking at bigger offenses like murder, armed robbery, etc. So then at the end of the day, the culture of impunity continues. But my submission, which of course if you heard Prof. Prempe saying, which is done in America, the submission is that if we decentralize prosecution and make it commercial, a lot of youngsters who are lawyers and accountants who have even been fighting corruption from their own pocket will take the fight to whoever it is. So it is not because I hate you, or because you belong to the same party like me, or you belong to the same tribe like me, or we attend the same church. That's why we will not prosecute you. Because if I don't, another person will do it. So that is what we need to do. So you know that there are several people who can come after you, not only one person.
Okay. So essentially, you reckon that this will cure the situation where familiarization or familiarity clouds some of these processes?
Certainly. Let's take it that you and me, we are cabinet ministers. We all sit in cabinet and discuss policies, etc. And the next day they say you have you have violated the law, so I'm going to prosecute you. It's not going to happen. All your colleagues are going to prevail and they say, oh, Mr. Attorney General, oh, Mr. Susan, oh, Madam, please, this one, forgive it. But if we know that the society out there, or even let's assume that you give it out and say, no, we are not going to fight it, but any other person will say, no, this will not go. This will be a better check on fighting on corruption. Otherwise, let me be honest with you, I believe Attorney General is overwhelmed by the problems, because he has to fight all those criminal, big-time armed robbers, murder cases, rape cases, which we are shouting on rooftop, and then come back and fight corruption. So the corruption will wait.
Is that not why the Office of a Special Prosecutor was set up? But then you again say that as it stands now, the office is not properly resourced to be able to carry out its mandate.
Yes, I actually invited all of you to visit the Special Prosecutor's office and see the office. So far, he has a very skeleton staff. I don't think there are more than 5 people who are there. And none of them there is an investigator, or none of them is a prosecutor, apart from the Special Prosecutor and his deputy. This is not how to run an office. Such an office needs a team of investigators. It needs a team of prosecutors, so to be able to discharge their job. Even the facilities they need to take, interrogate people and take notes which they may use to prepare their dockets, etc. They don't have anything. If you go there, there's no space. So if we are serious about this, let's get it done, and done well, so that we can send a message to the corrupt officials that the time is now. If you don't change, we are going to need you on the back.
Still watching Joining Us today, I am Daniel Dazi. Before we take these important messages, let's take a look at stories we've done so far. Begin work on the Eastern Corridor Road and save us the stress on that stretch. That's the call of residents along the Jasekan-Hohoi Road, which has been abandoned since 2016. Daughter of Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, Samia Yaba Nkrumah, says the Convention People's Party does not deserve the return of all properties of the party that they are demanding from government warning the debate about Founders and Memorial Day is divisive. Still to come, Joy News Western World Properties Habitat Fair opens as the Providence Event Center near Trade Fair at Labadi. You want to make a stop to check out the answers to your housing needs. Details after these messages. Thanks for staying with us on Joy News today. Thanks. My name is Daniel Daze. Let's move on. And the Joy News Western World Properties Habitat Fair has opened as the Providence Event Center. My colleague, Mapito Sebidi, is standing by to take us to some stands to get a sense of what to expect on display. Maps, over to you. What do we have?
We're still here at the Providence Center Habitat Fair, Joy News Western World, and I'm with Clara from Olive Paint. I mean, everybody needs a good painted house. So, Clara, tell me what's so special about your paints?
Okay, our paint is emulsion acrylic paints, and it's very good quality. It lasts long on the wall, and it's, you know, the color is fading very slowly, and it's much better than the other paints in the market. Yeah, frankly speaking. And another special point for our paints is we add the perfume flavor into the paints. So the paints will be the friends of painters, and also children will love our paints. So when you apply on the wall, okay, you're just enjoying the moments.
All right, where are you located?
Okay, we have 3 branches. Our factory located in Akusi, Astrari area, which is the former sugar factory. And Accra branch located in North Industrial area. It's near to Melcom Plus. And Kumasi branch is near to Ahonju Junction. Yeah, that's the area.
Okay. Do you provide painters for me, or do I need to get my own painters?
Sorry.
So can you provide painters for me, for someone to paint my house for me? If I can't buy paint from you, can you provide someone to paint for me?
Okay, sure. We provide the painters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Can you give us your contact details?
Okay, no problem. This is our color chart, and this is our flyers. Okay. So the 3 branches telephone number are on the color charts.
Okay.
So
for the Accra branch, it's 057 793 5288. Kumasi branch is 0202730 Okay, so that's Olive Paints. Your house, my color. Your house,
my color, yay!
All right, we're still here. Thank you so much. Still here at the Providence Center. Now, I'm about to go into someone's house. Let's see if they'll open for me. Okay, all right, so I'm in someone's house. Very lovely, elegant homes. As you can see, there's a fridge, you know, a fan, a nice sofa couch there, and a cute little table. So I'm going to speak to someone from Elegant Homes. Okay, so I'm supposed to go that side. Let's see if I can go to Elegant Homes. All right. Yes, please. So can you take me into your home? I went in there while you were not there, so I kind of invaded your privacy. So can you take me back to your house? All right, so this is Elegant Homes.
Elegant Homes and General Construction Limited. And as you can see, we have a model, basically like a living area here, where you will join me, you will sit comfortably and have a chat.
Okay, so what does Elegant Homes provide?
Elegant Homes is a General Construction Limited and a real estate development company limited as well. We are into the sale of houses, we are into general construction, and we are into the sale of high quality UPVC windows, doors, and accessories. And as you can see, this is a model that we have done. We have fixed our windows. These are UPVC windows, the different types that we have, and the UPVC door as well. So basically, it's a model that we've done.
All right. Where are you located?
We are located at East Legon near American House. That is our office. And then we have the site office at Katamanso of the Adenta Dodowa Road, where our gated estate is.
So your gated estate fully furnished?
Basically, it's the show house that is fully furnished.
Okay.
However, if a client wants us to do a full furnish for him or her, it is possible.
Okay. All right. Okay. So this is Elegant Homes. Can you give us your contact details?
Yeah. You can contact us on 0244 699 053 or 024 897 4428 or 057 659 7419. All these numbers are on WhatsApp. You can also send us an email via sales@eleganthomesgh.com or visit our website www.eleganthomesgh.com.
That will be all from me here at Elegant Homes. As you can see, I'm really enjoying this very soft and comfortable couch at the Providence Center, Joy News Western World. The whole weekend, come through, come see if you want some land, property, everything and more is available. Stay interactive with us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. We're Joy News on TV. Over to you, Daniel Dadzi in the studio.
Thank you very much, Mapito Sibidi. I can see you're enjoying your tour there of the different products that are available at the Providence Center this weekend. Joy News Western World Properties Habitat Fair. Let's move to the Ashanti region because Love FM's high school debate comes off at 2 p.m. today at the Great Hall of the Christian Service University in Kumasi. The contest promises to be a nerve-wracking one among 16 contesting schools. Kwesi Debra has more.
Welcome to the great auditorium of the Christian Service University College, where the Love FM High School debate will be taking place a few hours from now. That is 1 p.m. And as you know, you have 16 schools competing for the ultimate prize of laptops. We have lots of books and also cash prizes. And as you can see, the whole place is set up, 5 materials, 5 seats, very comfortable. And so today we have 3 contests. We have the first one, that is Kumasi girls coming against Yasantoa girls, and we have the second one, that is the Krofum Senior High School battling it out with St. Louis Senior High, and we have the last one, which is Opokwari School coming against the Konongo Dumase Senior High School. They are 3 two-time presidential debate champions, and so we're expecting them to pull fast one on the WAS. So that is the stage. We have the seats, the days, and there are the microphones. So today, 1 p.m. at the Christian Service University College Auditorium. My name is Kwesi Dera.
It promises to be a nerve-wracking contest, as we said earlier. We will bring you every moment of it if you stay with us. All the highlights will be here on Joy News on Multi TV. So some food now. And a buffet is every picky eater's dream. You can choose exactly what you want and how much of it you want. For every picky eater, finding the right restaurant to dine is an often daunting task. Luckily, Mensa restaurant makes taking those decisions a piece of cake. Literally. Located in East Legon, this restaurant makes a picky eater's dream come true. Mapito Sibidi was at the corporate opening and came through with this.
Anyone who knows me knows that I am a foodie. I remember when I was growing up, my mom would be like, Mapito, boom boom. Loosely translated means, Mapito, you like eating. You're going to become obese. To come think of it, I should have listened to my mom's advice just a tiny bit. But I mean, you only live once. Right now, I'm at Mensa restaurant in East Legon. It's called The Meeting Place. And they've got awesome deals on buffet, African dishes, continental dishes. They've got some really good drinks, alcoholic and non-alcoholic. So Mr. Mensa is waiting for me, the owner of the restaurant, and I don't want to keep him waiting. Plus, my stomach is a little bit empty. So this is a very nice restaurant. They're even playing my favorite song. Mr. Mensa.
Hi.
How are you?
Yes, nice to meet you. Welcome to our new restaurant.
Oh, thank you so much.
May I show you around?
Please.
Yes.
Okay.
This is our main, dining area.
Mm-hmm.
We have the buffet set up.
Okay.
We have both continental and then local food.
Okay.
You know, we can take a look at them.
All right.
Kunte with granite soup, sorry. And then palaba sauce with the plantain.
Some plantain.
Yeah. We have the jollof with, you know,
some
chicken.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is very, very popular among Kenyans. And then we have the goat light soup, goat meat, right?
Okay, that looks very delicious.
Does it?
That looks very delicious. I'm gonna try it before I leave.
You have to.
I have to. I have to. Okay.
I know you will like it.
I like it. Okay. So, Mr. Mensa, can you take us to where the food is actually made?
Okay.
All right. Okay.
We call it the strong room or the engine room, right?
The strong room.
The strong room.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll show you.
It's funny that you call it the engine room because I mean the engine is what keeps everything driving.
Everything driving.
So if your kitchen is not working, I mean there's no restaurant. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Come to crash, right?
Yeah.
So it's very, very important. Yeah, let me show you. So.
Okay.
So yeah. That is our continental kitchen here. As you can see, everything is stainless steel. It's very, very important that we keep on top of our cleanliness.
Okay.
Okay. Because we are, you know, serving the public. This is like our bar or counter.
Okay.
Right? We have all the, you know, coffee machines here. You know, we have the capacity to do, I mean, breakfast. Continental breakfast, English breakfast, right? And then we have our partners here from Cake Box.
Okay.
They make Meet Mary from.
Hi, Mary. How are you?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm cool.
Yes, they make all kinds of different pastries and cakes, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So, you know, as you can see, very, very colorful, right? And so, yeah, they are our partners. So, whenever anybody, a customer comes in and, you know, they want dessert or pastries,
they can easily get. Okay. So now, in terms of drinks, do you serve alcoholic drinks?
We serve alcoholic drinks.
Okay.
Yes, we have the beers. Yeah.
And then the restaurant is kid friendly, so I can bring my nephew and my niece.
Yes. Yes, of course. I mean, this is Mensa restaurant, and our tagline says the meeting place. It's a meeting place for family to come and eat, and to relax and enjoy each other.
I can have my business meeting here.
Exactly, business meeting here. Why would you go drive across town to go to the hotels to have your meeting whilst you know you can just have it, you know, close to home in East Legon?
Everything here that is bought, your furniture, is it locally made or it's imported?
Locally made.
Okay.
Locally made. Yeah, we got the best, you know, artisans or carpenters, you know, to make all these furniture for us. We have a separate room here for, you know, a group of family, or if group of friends want to have their own privacy that, you know, they can have, and then, you know, so that you know, there's kind of some privacy.
Okay.
You know, basically, that's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I know some people can, you know, of course, they can book it for themselves. So yeah, that's what it is. At the back here is our washroom. You know, like, yeah, you can go ahead. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I can show you.
Okay.
You know, it's all about cleanliness, right? Like I said, because it's a public place. We have to be careful that it is always kept clean. Okay. We are very, very particular about, you know, like food safety, hygiene, and then all that, because, you know, nowadays we have to be careful, right?
So I might as well wash my hands because I'm about to go eat that goat soup.
Okay, yes.
So I need to wash my hands, you understand?
Okay.
so that I'm ready for it.
Yes. Okay. Go ahead then.
It's my I'm washing my hands so that
you are all good to go.
I'm good to go. My mom always told me that cleanliness is next to godliness, and we try to be next to God as much as possible.
I can see that you've really learned it from your mom.
Yes, so my hands are clean, my stomach is empty, we're at the Mensa, the meeting place.
Pizza Sabidi, and I'm quite jealous of her, I must say, tasting all that lovely food at Mensa restaurants. But now it's time for business with Emmanuel Abajibi. Stay with us.